I know it feels really early, but your girl's going back to school in less than a month, so we need to get this planner set up. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, welcome. Today we're going to be setting up my new teacher planner, which is absolutely beautiful. If you missed the review on this, I will leave it down in the description, along with other setup videos. So I've been doing these for years, and I have a different theme every year. So this one is going to be brand new. I'm excited, but if you want to see some past themes, I'll leave that playlist down below. Okay, so let's go through supplies and kind of what we're going to do. I don't know exactly. Well, I know my schedule kind of, but it could totally change before school starts. So just a little bit of background. I am a teacher, a high school teacher, but I'm also an instructional coach. And as of right now, I'm going to be teaching one class and then have the rest of the day to do some one-on-one coaching, lead, instructional, technology, all the things, meetings, and to just generally help out our leadership team. So that's where I'm coming from with this setup. But hopefully I'll give you some ideas of how to adapt this planner for what you want to do. So this is the EC Teacher Lesson Planner. It is so pretty. The theme that I'm going to be going with this year is called Bold Blooms. It's so beautiful. I think I saw this cover and I was like, this is it. I was really, really uninspired last year. If you watched my flip through of my teacher planner from last month, which I'll also leave in the description. Yeah, I just was not feeling my theme last year. It was like bright colors. I just wasn't into it. So I'm feeling very inspired by all of this. So let's go through supplies, and then we're going to work front to back of the planner and get it set up. So we're not going to be doing any weekly setup pages, just monthlies, and then all the stuff at the front. So let me show you all of my supplies. Okay, so obviously we have the planner, which is so gorgeous. I love it so much. It has my name down here with the year. I also have a couple of other covers, but I'm going to keep this one on for now because I just think it's so pretty with the gold. And then when I do like my monthly plan with me's in this planner, I'll like switch out the covers. Okay, so let's talk washi. So these right here, these are from Simply Gilded and they are gorgeous. I just chose some washi that I knew would be on theme with the Bold Blooms. Like as soon as I saw it, I went and they were actually having a sale and I got these washi. I think they're so pretty and they're going to be kind of fun to mix and match. I love the clouds, but mixed with this beautiful floral, and then we've got the solids. I just think it's so pretty. And then I also have this set from EC that's like actually the branded patterns. So this one is huge. And then we've got some smaller ones, some 5mm, and then some 10mm ones. I just think these are so pretty. But using EC washi, I have learned in the past you have to be very gentle with it because they tend to tear really easily. But Simply Gilded is always just the quality's top notch. Okay, then let's talk about all this stuff. So this actually came with the planner. We're going to use these on the monthlies. And then we've got the dual tip highlighters, which match the theme again. So these are the colors: Petal Pink, Marigold, Terracotta, Heather, Ocean, and Moss. These are just so pretty, and they're dual tip. So they have both a thicker chisel tip and a fine tip, which is really fun. We're going to play around with these definitely on the weeklies. And then I've got this sticker book, which is so pretty. It's got lots of different things to use. I'm trying this year to really use my stickers in this planner. There's some in the back of this planner as well. Okay, then we've got a couple of sticker sheets, which I'm not going to use yet, but I wanted to show them to you. Again, on theme with the Bold Blooms. I just was like super inspired by these patterns. I think they're so beautiful. And then I got this set. I may have gone overboard, but we've got plenty of labels and stuff, I think. This set was sold separately, but I thought let's go all in. So we've got lots of flags and circles. I love the circles. This one, I've got some canceled and rescheduled stickers. I like the little dots as well to layer stuff. And then we've got birthday stickers, more labels, and then tons of labels. And then this is from Planner Kate. I made an order because I just wanted everything to match this year. So these are the, I think it's the Earth colorway. So I just got a couple of these. So we've got some labels. These are great for meetings. We've got the big half boxes, the third boxes, and half boxes. So I've got plenty of labels, possibly too many, not possibly, too many. And then these are just plain black and white stickers. They do have a little bit of color on them, but we've got, this should cover all of the activities going around school. So we've got theater, culinary, wrestling, track and cross country, art. We have a rodeo team along with like all kinds of agriculture stuff, like ag, FFA, all that stuff. Basketball, tennis, little footballs, which is going to be kind of fun. We're going to 6-man this year because we've kind of, our school population has shrunk a little bit since COVID, and the boys are excited. I think it's going to be really fun to watch. Baseball, and this is just in general celebration. This could be cheer, whatever. So I think this is going to work really well this year. So I feel like I'm like kind of simplifying in a way, but we have tons of labels because I just love labels. Oh, one more thing. We have my custom name stickers from According to Allie. I love these things, and we're going to use one of those in a sec. Okay, so let me kind of move some things out of the way, and then we're going to get started on the actual setup. I have 2 new little kittens, Auburn and Teddy, and they are in my office right now going absolutely bonkers. Okay, so also if my AC kicks on, I will try to edit out that sound as much as possible, but if I can't turn it off, otherwise I will die because it's hitting 100 today for the first time this summer, and it's just way too hot. So sorry about that. I'll try to fix it as best as I can. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start from front to back. So on this page, and I've kind of put down some stickers to remind my, or not stickers, Post-its to remind myself of like what to do on the pages so I don't forget. So on this page, we're going to do the name sticker. So I think I'm going to use one of these bigger ones since we have so much room. I've been using the 7x9 teacher lesson planner for the past few years. And this year I wanted to go back to a big one. I think mainly because last year I used like a meeting notebook, and this year I'm just going to use everything in here. I'm going to try to utilize this planner as best as I can. Now, every single year, every time I use these stickers, I will tear them. But let's see if we can get it all up in one piece and not tear it. I don't have a lot of faith in myself, but let's try. Oh, see, I already tore it. It's something about this, like, really, really thin paper, and I have a heavy hand. I'm sure other people can do this very easily, but not me. Okay. Let's try to go from this Y. I can't believe I did it! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to just put this right here. This planner sits on my desk during the week, and then I take it home for the weekend. Everybody at school knows who I am, so if I leave it somewhere, it's going to get back to me. They also know that I'm a planner girl, so they will get this fancy planner back to me very quickly. Okay, so these pages I like to adapt for what I need because, like, this is not needed for me in particular. Now, if you're like an elementary school teacher, maybe you need these pages. I never use the communication log either. So what we're going to do, I've kind of marked everything out. I'm going to go ahead and white out this. I love how this whiteout matches the EC paper perfectly. I need to find some wider whiteout for, ooh, we're out. Hold on. I need to find some wider whiteout for my makselife planner. So if you have any suggestions, let me know because I've been on the hunt. I think the makselife paper is just like a little bit wider than this. Okay. And then I'm just going to leave this. Maybe I'll just put in my name, but I don't really like to write my school or share my school online. And definitely not my phone and email address or my address. Okay, so this is going to be my workdays log. So I'm just going to grab my regular pen. We're not doing anything super fancy here. But I have to do 10 work days before the teachers get back for their work days, just for my instructional coaching gig. And I just work with the leadership team to prepare for the school year. And I have to keep a log of my days because I have to turn that in. So I just like to keep that in a spot in here. Same kind of idea here is my duty dates. So we have to do one dance and then usually some kind of concession duty. We have to like supervise the concession stand. Now, obviously, I don't know what either one of these are going to be yet because I haven't decided which days I'm going to go. And we don't know when our duty dates are, but I want to have this set up. Hopefully, I get homecoming. That's the best one. Prom is usually like late and it's on a Saturday. But it's like nice to go. Homecoming's where it's at though. So I'll list my 10 days here, my duty dates, and then I keep a log over here of my days off, and I do that by spring and fall. So we get 10 days off before we get, it starts to like count down or we get penalized. Now I have a bank of some days, but it's not where I want it to be. So hopefully this year I can bank a few more days just in case, you know. So I'm going to just write, actually, I think I'll use my ruler and just create a little line down the middle here. And then we're going to do fall and spring. Right now, I don't think I need to take any days off. I think I'm good, but I know that they will come up, you know, appointments or sick days or whatever. Okay, and then up here, we're going to do bell schedule. So last year, we only had one bell schedule. And this year, I think we'll have two. Pretty sure. So this is going to be like our regular schedule, and then this will be our usually like pep rally or like special schedule, but I don't know what these are going to be this year because we're switching some things up. So I'm going to just set this up and then leave it until like school. We actually like figure out what we're going to do for school. Okay, so this is all ready to go. I feel good about this. I like having everything like in here and just so I can get to it really easily. Okay, like I said, I don't use these pages. I don't have a purpose for them. But this is one of my favorite things to do. We're going to set up my calendar. So yesterday I looked up, because I forgot to print off before we left school in May. I need to set up our school schedule for the year. And what I like to do, I'll show you last year's so you can like get an idea of what we're going to do. So here is last year's. We're going to do something very similar, obviously different colors, but this same kind of idea. So I need all 6 of these colors. We're going to use these for this. I think these are such pretty colors. I just really like these. Okay, and then I think I will use this space at the bottom for my key. I think I'll just do it right here. And just kind of do something similar that I did last year, but with our new dates, obviously. So let me do that really quick. Actually, it'll probably take me like 10 minutes to do this, but you'll be able to see my process. The first thing I like to do is make a key at the bottom. And over the years, I've realized I just like to write in the different topics and then highlight them as my key. And that totally works for me. It looks very clean. So that's what we're doing right now. And then I will go over these with my highlighters, which these are not really highlighters to me. They're more like markers, but I like them a lot. The colors are beautiful and they totally work for this. So once I have the key done, then I can actually go in and highlight or mark everything that I need to mark. And I'm just using my color coding. I decided to go this year month by month. Sometimes I'd go by topic, but for this time, I'm just going month by month, and that worked. I double-checked myself every time that I finished a month, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. and it just looks really nice and clean when I'm done. Okay, so I don't have our testing dates for like our state testing yet, but I should have that next month. Oops. And I will add that in. I'm sure that we have that somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I'd have to like search in a Google Drive or something. Okay, this is functional, but also cute. I really love the colors on this. It's gorgeous. And we have everything we need here with the key. I'll add in the testing dates later, like I said. Okay, so we're good to go on this. Summer school, I know we have here, but I don't know the exact dates on that. So I'll add that in later. Okay, so now let's go to this page. So another thing I forgot to show you at the beginning was this page from Let's Plan It. So I got these specifically for this page, or these pages. One thing that I have always griped about is, why does it start January to December when the planner is July to June? I don't get it. So we're going to redo this so that it matches the order that my planner is in. I know some people have their planner this way if you're like in another country or something, but like for me, this is just not functional as it is. My plan for these pages, and hopefully I'm going to do a better job this year. I really like to like journal, make notes. One year I did like a good things little like notes every month. I think I'll just kind of journal, but I have to set a reminder in order to do that because otherwise I'll forget. I think last year I got through like, let's see. Yeah, I got through December and then just didn't do it anymore. So I'm going to try to be better because I really do like looking back at these pages. So let me go ahead and wipe these out and then we'll put down the new stickers. So now we have a blank slate. I went ahead and whited out the whole line so that I had room since some of these are longer than others. And we're going to start with July up here and go all the way to June. I never use the June ones, but I like the way that it looks when it's all kind of done. Or we might just leave it blank, we'll see. We love this font. I think it's very cute. Okay, these are all slightly crooked. I don't think I meant to do that, but it happened. So it's fine. This looks really good. I decided to leave June off because, like, what is the point? We're not in school at all. Well, we have summer school, but I do not do summer school anymore. Okay, so this is going to be like my journaling area. For graph paper, I like to do seating charts, which I don't know how I'm going to set up my room just yet, and I don't know when I'm going to be teaching my class. But I do know that I can grab a couple of these Post-its and cut them in half and be ready to go. So I teach at a very, very small rural school in Texas. My classes are very small. They used to be bigger when we had more students, but like I said, our enrollment is down a bit. So I have like 8 Post-its here, and I'll probably have between 4 and 5 kids. Just depends. I've always taught at this school. This is going to be my 18th year teaching, and I love it. I love the kids. It's an at-risk community. I love it. The kids are just awesome. Although last year was a struggle all around. We're going to try really hard to build community with the kids a little better, like help them become leaders and all of that. That's what we lacked last year. So that's something we're going to work on this year. But overall, I just love the kids. That's why I keep teaching there. Okay, next up, and this is going to be one of our last things that we do here. I'm going to set up my monthlies so that I can reference them whenever I need to. I love having this to look at big picture, but each month I like to see what's happening that month. So we're going to kind of transfer everything into here. This is where we're going to incorporate some washi. I really just want to kind of mix it up with the washi, have a little fun with it. We're going to bring in some labels as well. I think we'll use like this book and some of these labels. And of course we have these guys as well that I want to include just so I have the holidays in there. Well, any kind of, I don't know if all these are holidays, but events and stuff. Okay, so we've got lots of options, and I'm going to speed you through this because it does take me a minute, but you get to see like my process on how I do this, and it's just, I love watching people set up videos, and tis the season, as they say. Okay, so let's get our months set up so we're ready to go. Okay, so we have all of the months set up, so let's go through them really quickly. I kind of just sat here and chose my work days. We don't work Fridays in the summer, so I kind of worked around that, and we have 2 work from home days here, which is nice because I've already done my stuff, so this is basically like 2 free days for me because we had like online modules to do. So nice to have those done and not even have to worry about doing anything for these 2 days. And then we're just going to go back on the 5th, which is good. We always start school on a Friday. I don't know why. It's just our principal's thing. Here is September, October. I got to work rodeo. It's one of my actual scheduled days in my contract. Thanksgiving. December. This is so beautiful. I am just really loving the theme. I think it's so pretty. It's like gonna make me want to spend time in here. Last year was a rough year and just all around, and I have high hopes that this next year is going to be better, hopefully. Okay, so I didn't put anything in June or July because we don't know when summer school is going to be yet, or I don't know when it's going to be. I'm sure it's already scheduled. Okay, if we go back here to, which by the way, before we move on, these pages between the months, I'm going to be using these pages for my meeting notes. We meet as a leadership team every week. And last year I did like a little notebook, a little plum paper meeting notebook. I loved it, but then I just like found myself having to go find that notebook when I needed my notes, when it could just be in here, which is fine. Okay, now we have these student checklists, which I have not used in the past few years. Maybe I will find a way to use this, not necessarily for students, but for the teachers and like making sure they get things done for me and for our principals. But I don't know what I want to do yet. I'll just have to see. And then these pages are just built into this planner because I got this planner to review and I noticed that committees was misspelled over here. Hopefully they fix that. But there's like, I think 10 pages of this back here. I don't know if I'll use those. Perhaps. We'll have to see. And then a random, I don't know why. I think because they like fit this in. Oh, these are perforated too. That's nice. So this is intending to be like the end of the planner, but they threw in the clubs and teams pages. Then we have these gorgeous stickers. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I just love these. I want to use them as much as possible. Every year I seem to like save them. We don't need to do that. We need to use them. So, so pretty. Hey, the kittens are rolling around on the floor fighting. Playfully fighting. Okay, I want to use these labels too for meetings. I think that will be really helpful. Then we got a big pocket back here. I will definitely use this. This is usually where I put in our master schedule and stuff so I can reference it really quickly. And just like anything else I want to put in here. Do I want to put the stickers in here? I think I might, since I'm kind of using like an abbreviated version of everything this year, because we're keeping things tight with the system. Let's just see how this is. I don't know if it'll work, but we can try. I don't really need these anymore, I don't think. Let's put in these guys. And then I'm going to put these labels back here as well, but then on this side I will put these. That doesn't make sense. We're going to put everything on one side. I don't know what I was thinking there. Okay, I think that'll work for now. I think maybe at school I'll figure out something else, but I think if that'll work. Okay, I feel a lot better about my work days and like getting started now because I at least have one thing done and ready to go. It's always like a chaotic first few days of those 10 days that I have to work before the teachers get back. But I always like having my planner set up by then. So this is nice to have ready to go. I'm like weirdly excited for the school year. I feel peace right now about it and how it's going to go. Hopefully it's better than last year and things just kind of fall into place. I think we only have one new teacher on our whole staff, which is our staff is about 40 people, which that is great. Like, we have had some turnover in the past couple of years, and to have only one new teacher, that's awesome. And we'll have to help her a lot, but she's a former student, which is great. She was in my history class way back when, and now she's back to be a math teacher and a coach, and I'm excited for her. I'm excited for this year. Like I said, I just feel like things are going to be better. If you enjoyed watching this setup video, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Let me know, if you're a teacher, how you think your year is going. How's your summer going? Because I know some people just started your summer. We start ours early and we go back early. But I know a lot of places don't go back till September. So let me know how things are going in your teacher life. I'm always curious to see how y'all are doing across the country and the world, because I know I have some Australian teachers that watch. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you next time. Bye.